again. It's a rich thing.
Alright, so what you're going to need is mineral oil. I'm using the Walmart brand, and this is what we're going to use to stain the wood. I am using 320 grit sandpaper and a 220 grit sandpaper. And I have a cheesecloth and some gloves and a shower liner and scissors and a cotton t-shirt. This is the before any sanding, any staining happens. So this is the natural wood look to it. So if you were to get this from Ikea brand new, this is how it's gonna look. And it is from Ikea. There was a ring mark, deep scratches in there. I did buy this used for $70, so I saved myself about 60 bucks versus buying it brand new. And I'm happy that she didn't do anything to it because I literally could do whatever I wanted to it. But I decided to go with the natural staining and just the simplest way that I could find out to do it. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys how to do as well. Alright, so now I'm opening the cheesecloth rag, and I'm going to use this when I am staining or oiling the desk. So I'm just, about to cut it with my scissors, about to cut it down into 2 halves. Use one now, use one later, Kuna Matata. And then I got the gloves. Honestly, guys, you don't really need these gloves. If you're not afraid to get your hands dirty, you don't need the gloves. This was extra. Alright, then I got my grit paper. Now that's important because I'm going to need that. I was just, being intoxicated by the sandpaper because I haven't used it in years. So I was a little like, ooh, inspecting it before I opened the package. And I finally opened the package. I'm getting up. I don't know why. Why am I getting up? Fixing. Oh yeah, so the shower liner was for the, so I don't get my rug dirty. So I put that down. And then now that's me kind of seeing how that sandpaper works. What does it feel like? I did a little test. Alright, now I'm just doing it. Ooh, see, that was me trying to find out which way is the grain going. You want to follow the grain. Wait, go against the grain, I think it was. Yeah, go against the grain. And that puff ball I got, I just want to say my puff ball, meaning my ponytail right there. I could see Wakanda in that bad boy. So I'm just sanding away. Sanding away. And put some old clothes on too, guys, that you're not afraid to get dirty because, it's about to get a little messy. Alright. Sand it. Sand. Alright. So now everything's sanded. No, everything is not sanded. So I got this box, an old box. Find an old box or something that you can set the desk on, guys, because it's going to make it a lot easier to get around the edges, which is very important too. You want to smooth the edges down because you're also going to stain the edges as well. Alright, so I realized I bought a piano. It's pretty expensive, an electric piano, and I need to cover it up because there's dust in the air or sand, wood, in the air. Alright, so make sure you cover your guys' furniture. You don't want to get dirty just in case, dust flies. Alright, so I'm sanding the edges, sanding some more. I mean, I was sanding for a good minute, guys, to the point where I was just like over it, honestly. So if you have sanding machines, go ham on it because I didn't, so I had to just do it this way, sadly. All right, come on, girl, scrub that desk. Get it, girl. Get it. And you can tell you're doing a good job because you can see the color changes. It's opening up that wood, guys. That's what we need. All right, and I am just about done with this session. On to the cooking. Do 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 do. Multitasker. She's a multitasker. But I forgot to film the beginning of this meal. I do apologize, guys. But let's peep that spiritual number 444, guys. Look it up if you don't know what spiritual numbers are, if you don't know the meaning of it. I'm telling you, my spirit guides are with me, guys. And we got some Mexican rice. Ooh, my man loves Mexican rice, so I had to make him some. But it was so yummy. And I always, of course, have to do a little taste test real quick because I have to see if, how much time it's going to take before it gets done. That's how good I've got that down pat. All right, and I'm going to feed you a little bit. Go ahead, take a little bite. Take a little bite because it look good. I know you like it. Go ahead. You're welcome. All right, so now that's going in my mouth. Okay, it was hot, so. All right, how do you like it, girl? Good? All right, what's up? All right, so we're making the beans and the corn. So I got a can of corn. Because around here we do it easy. We got black beans in a can. Let's go ahead, girl. We got our spices, recaito, goya. We have some seasoning, adobo, and we have some recaito. And yeah, really good seasonings. Highly recommend that you keep these in your cabinet, especially if you like Mexican food or any Hispanic food. All right, so we got some in a pan there. If you're wondering why I'm cooking these in a pan like that, it's because I am limited to the pots and pans I have in my kitchen, so I gotta make do what I got. And let's look at the slow-mo, guys. Like, I do not use this much seasoning. I just happened to, for the video, like, I would have used half of the amount I used. So don't go ham on salt. That's not good for you. All right, but it was really good. All right, so we got some salsa because I'm starving. I'm going up and down the stairs. I'm sanding. I'm working. I'm hungry. We got a bowl, not a bowl. We have a lid to a container because, less dishes as possible. That's what we do around here. As you can saw, I poured that into there instead of getting a spoon. Make it simple. All right, got my tortilla chips, got my salsa, got a little appetizer before I have to go run upstairs again. I'm already exhausted. As you can see, I got sweat going on. Like, I'm trying to be happy on the camera, but really deep down, I just want to cry because I'm so tired. I've been up since early in the morning to get that desk, and then I just, from there, had to go get the supplies and all that stuff. So now I'm starving. Yes, girl, eat, living your life. Live your best life, girl. Don't let nobody tell you anything, like, for real. You is special, you is important, and you is beautiful. Don't forget it. You is warm, girl. I know you hot. I know you hot. I remember that. I remember those days. I remember that day. I remember that day. Don't come at me in the comments, period, Pooh. Thank you. Tell them. Tell them. Because I will. And I'm in Arizona, so it's drier than a mother. And we got to drink. We have to stay hydrated out here. Like, when I say a gallon of water goes with me everywhere, upstairs, downstairs, outside, like in the car, I'm serious. Water goes a long way in Arizona, man. I'm telling you. All right, so we got the beans in there. Let's pretend I popped the corn in there too at the same time. Because honestly, guys, I did. I just don't have it on camera. Whoops. All right, so everything's on low. Got my tortillas out. Everything's simmering. While the food's cooking, let's get back onto the task. All right. So here, what I'm doing that nobody else has done is I'm vacuuming the wood, pebbles, you want to call them, wood sand off of the desk. And that's what I'm doing here. Okay? Sometimes you gotta do things the easy way, not the hard way. So that's what I'm kind of doing right now. Don't judge me. Like, I'm just doing this easier. Like, what? Because if I would have used a t-shirt to wipe it all down, like, my t-shirt would have been like, I don't know, it wouldn't have been working correctly. So in order to make that t-shirt work a lot better, I'm just vacuuming the top of this off. And I have a really good vacuum, guys. Especially if you got allergies, make sure you get one of them allergy seal vacuums because that stuff works. That's all I got to say. It works. All right, so what we got? All right, so here I damped the t-shirt a little bit, and then I basically am dusting off, make sure everything's good so that we can stain this wood. All right, and we're just gonna speed it up, speed it up, speed it up, hey, speed it up. All right, so we got the mineral oil. Bloop, I'm gonna stab that bad boy open. And we're just gonna pour some on there, As you can see, it's already doing its magic. The natural wood tones are coming out magnificently. I really love it. Like, this is so beautiful. Like, I bought this desk also because the aesthetic. Like, look how gorgeous it is. I can do photography under here. I can make videos. It can look all pretty darn pretty. Hello. Can't tell me nothing. Look at that. She's a real one. Like, come on. She's cooking. She's cleaning. She's sanding. She's staining a desk. Like, come on. This girl is a boss. Like, she a boss. She a real one. That's all I got to say. All right, go on, girl. You can do it, Pajoli. Go, girl. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. And we're going to screenshot this because some of this is going to be using my, what is that called? This is going to be using a thumbnail. Get it, girl. Yeah. Y'all, but honestly, though, like, seriously, this is gorgeous. Like, come on. This is really pretty. And I'm really, really happy about how everything turned out. One thing I'm going to say, guys, is when you're doing this, use another t-shirt or a cloth of some kind so that you can soak in any excess oil, because I realized I oiled this twice. I oiled it that day, and the next day at night I oiled it again. But that day was too much oil. So the first day I put my hand over it, and it, like this time right here, what I'm doing, like the next day I rub my finger over the desk and it like soaked in. Honestly, I should have just stopped right there, but something told me double coat it, just do it one more time, and I did, and I kind of regret doing that because I had to wait it took like a week before a lot of the excess oil could come off, like naturally, and so just keep that in mind, because anything you put on the desk, could get oiled up. But if you do it like I did right here and you don't do it again, you're gonna be fine. All right, but I don't need this desk long term, so I'm not gonna really be oiling it like that, honestly. That's why I decided to do it this route, because this desk is probably not gonna come with me when I move again. So just keep that in mind, and that's another reason why I'm just buying things as cheaply as possible, because I don't want to spend so much money on furniture. So don't mind the mess that you're going to see on the camera. All right. So after I've stained it. So after I stained it, and you can really see the colors like popped out. You can see like the watermark nearly faded away, and the scratches don't look too bad either. All right. And then this is just me trying to take this tag off the back, because we are also going to stain the bottom of it too. I really didn't want to at this point, y'all. I was so damn tired. But I decided to do it because you should do it. Alright, so I was just taking that off, and then I'm just sanding some more. So I'm doing exactly what I did on the front side to the back side. And we're going to do it. As you can see, I changed my outfit because, at that point, I was just hot and bothered. So I had to go cool down before I can get back to this video. Alright, so I'm putting the oil down. And, man, yo, I was really, like, excited that everything came out nicely, because I started with the front side first, y'all. Start with the back side. If you're staining using anything else, other materials, so you don't, mess up and be like, oh shoot, you're stuck. You want to do that. So just start with the back side first. I was just being a baller. Alright, and then I'm just doing this all over again. Alright, so what do we got here? What am I doing next? Oh yeah, I'm showing you guys the turnout, how everything was. And this desk was pre-drilled, so all I had to do was screw in the legs, guys. The person who sold this to me, she didn't realize, like, if you guys get this, the legs unscrew, like literally, they just twist off. I mean, they twist. So she didn't have to unscrew all of this, so I had to do double the work, which kind of sucked. So just keep that in mind, guys. These legs twist off of that metal piece right there. It really does. Makes life a lot easier. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but it twists off. Alright, what we got? So I got some screws, just screwing this up. Just wanted to show you guys. Wanted to practice my editing, so I was trying to do a what is that? A quick clip. I did all the legs. Alright, so what else we got here? Now I'm just showing you guys the screws. I think I was down to my last couple screws there. I think that was the last leg I had fixed. And then make sure when you guys are messing with screws that you keep them all together, because I lost one towards the end and it was like underneath the plastic. So I didn't get to see it until I was done, but when I flipped the desk over, I was able to, you know, add that screw back in there. And as you can see, guys, like this turned out beautiful. Beautiful. Don't judge the room, guys. I just moved not too long ago. Like, don't judge me. Okay, I don't have any furniture. This was like my first big purchase. So this is the before, guys. Like, it was all dull, lifeless. Just, you know, just very plain. Alright, you can see some of the stuff there with the watermark I was telling you about, the scratches. Alright, so I just moved, guys, so don't mind the mess that you're gonna see on the floor. And then just to kind of let you know, this is the after. This is the power of mineral oil on natural wood. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.